Hi you guys, what is up? Welcome back to my channel. Welcome to a new vlog. I'm very excited because we are filming another thrift with me, except this time we're doing it seasonal. We're doing like a fall, Halloween, spooky season thrift with me, kind of part of like a little mini series I'm gonna call Fall on a Budget. I think I'm gonna do a video kind of like romanticizing fall on a budget next, and so I thought we could also do a little thrift with me. I do feel like thrifting for seasonal stuff is super hit or miss, and oftentimes is better / easier when you're not currently in that season. So I'm honestly not too sure what we're gonna find. I'm honestly a little nervous about it because I feel like when I give myself like a set specific theme to look for, I never really luck out because, as you guys know, if you thrift, you know, you just have to see what calls to you. But I do know that a lot of the Value Village locations have a good selection of Halloween and fall stuff. Fingers crossed we have some luck. I'm gonna film this over the span of a week just because I have a lot of different things going on in different parts of the city. So that way we can cover a ton of ground. I'm obviously not doing all this in one day. If you guys are new here, hi, my name's Carter. I'm 27. I talk all about getting through life in your 20s unfiltered. We do a lot of thrifting, home renos on a budget here. We live in a 100-year-old house, lifestyle, travel, all that kind of stuff. I would love it if you joined our little corner of the internet. Let's run through all the things that I'm looking for. I'll put some like mood boards and all that stuff up on the screen. I definitely think if you're going into it specifically for like clothing and stuff, super important, put together a mood board or like a Pinterest board with what you're looking for. That way, I don't know, I'm a very visual person, so I feel like when I'm looking for something specific, I like to see pictures of it so that I'm more likely to fixate on it when I see it on the rack, if that makes any sense. But I'm not looking for a ton of fall clothes. I did take all of my fall clothes out, which is another tip I have for you guys. Take everything that you have. Get out of here. So the first thing I did was just take out my stuff, wash it, and then go through it and see kind of like what I have, refamiliarize myself with my pieces. I think oftentimes it's so exciting to get to a new season, but then we kind of get that like dopamine rush of like wanting to buy a bunch of new stuff before we see what we have. So I took inventory of everything that I have. I realized I had way more than I thought, which typically is always the case. So I'm actually not looking for a ton of fall clothes. I am looking specifically for 2 sweaters. So I would love like the Rory Gilmore white sweater. I have not ever lucked out into finding one of those or one that's oversized enough. I'm also 5'11", and so I feel like finding sweaters. The women's section doesn't really fit me, but the men's section, I don't like how they have a band at the bottom, a lot of sweaters. So I've really struggled the last few years to find one. But I'm also looking for some sort of like light brown sweater. I just feel like that's a really nice color, a little bit out of my comfort zone, but I would really love to find some sort of like light brown or dark brown knit sweater. And that's really all I'm looking for clothes. The stuff I'm looking for is either books or decor, but the books kind of go with the decor because they're decorative books. We obviously are in a bigger space this year for Halloween, and I love decorating with books, especially thrifted books. I'm obviously a huge reader, and we have a lot of open shelves and spots where I can stack books. I really love using them as decor. But I don't really have a ton that are like spooky and fall themed. I'm definitely looking to add a few more to the collection, especially with our floating shelves. So Stephen King books, Anne Rice books, any kind of horror book, witchy book, I would love to thrift some of those. And then honestly, who knows? We're just gonna see what books speak to us and what books we end up finding. I never really go into thrifting or use bookstores with a specific book in mind. I feel like I have better luck that way. And then in terms of decor, I'm always looking for like decorative pumpkins, little pumpkins. Like I mentioned, we do have some like open shelving in our kitchen, so I'd love to find some decor for there on a budget. So some signs. We have, you can't see it now, we have like a witchy wall. I feel like that is a bit of a stretch, looking for specific witch stuff, but if I can find anything witchy to put here. Halloween candle holders. I am looking for a match bowl, or like a decorative bowl, I guess, to use for matches, because the one that we have is really, really big. I think it's like a little overpowering. I'm definitely going to use it in another spot, but it's really big. So I want to find something smaller, maybe more of a neutral color. I'm always also looking for prints and frames for gallery walls. And honestly, who else knows what we're going to find? But definitely sticking with like a fall, autumn, Halloween theme. I'm super excited to take you guys along. Let's jump into it. Okay, we're starting off strong, day 1, with a local thrift store. They actually had a ton of Halloween stuff and just like so many little tchotchkes. I couldn't tell if this was a taper candle holder. If it was really small, but it was a little pumpkin, and so many of these like little candle votive holders. I really regret not getting that Halloween witch sign, but it's fine. Can't really go back for it now. Well, I actually have already gone back for it and it wasn't there. I always flip through all the crafts and the books and stuff like that just because I think they're so cute. I really wish we had kids so that we could buy all these little kids Halloween books because I find them precious. But this mug, really cute. And I thought that this little chair would be so fun with like a little skeleton on it in your kitchen or something as decor. They had these little salt and pepper shakers. And honestly, they had a lot of fall and Halloween stuff. Their books are 50 cents, so I think I never luck out. But today I did. I found Fever Dream by George R.R. Martin and The Lies of Lachlan Mora, which I was just so excited about because I'd been looking for it for months. So honestly, we scored there. I also got mad at Lord of the Rings book, and they had some other books that I had already read. I always flip through the frames, but no luck today in either the frames or the prints. I kind of look for a combination of both when I'm flipping through. And I went to look at the jackets because, like I mentioned, I was looking for a barn coat. I'm determined to thrift one, but I haven't had any luck so far. So day one, 3 books for $1.50. We're off to a good start. Stopped in at this thrift store after being in the office one day last week. They had a ton of really cute little Halloween stuff. They had a great selection of flannels, and this chaps one was the exact colorway I was going for, but it was sadly too small. Sometimes being tall is a struggle, and I was really sad I had to let that go. This painting would have been perfect for our ghost painting trend, but it was $20. And they had these cute little goblets almost. They were a nice like fall colorway. I just had no use for them. And then stopped in at Mission Thrift in Orleans before getting coffee with my mom. They also had a ton of fall and Halloween stuff if you're looking for any. And they had this cute little pumpkin tea light holder, this little lantern, I guess, this cute little mug. I just love like good old vintage Halloween mugs, this little Halloween sign. And then these are kind of creepy, but also cute little pumpkin candles. I was also looking for some new cocktail glasses to make fall cocktails because sometimes I need something bigger than a martini glass, but smaller than a wine glass. These were perfect, but of course there was only one. And I was also looking for some soup bowls just because we've been having soup a lot and our bowls are pretty small, but I didn't really find the perfect ones. This butter dish was so perfect, but it had a chip on it. So I let it go. And I ended up picking up these kind of golden autumn colored candle votives. Always take a look at the books here because they're $1 and $1.50. I ended up taking some home, which is really, really exciting. They had some Stephen King books, but they weren't the ones that I was looking for, unfortunately. But that's okay. And they had a good selection of jackets too. I really loved this suede camel colored one, but it was an XXL, like a men's XXL, and I just thought it would be a little bit too big, but I kept going back to look at it. This was so funky. And then they had some nice sweaters. The thing about men's sweaters that I hate is that they kind of go in at the bottom. They don't really stay the same shape. They kind of bunch up, and I don't really love that feeling. The Mission Thrift in Orleans has a ton of furniture, probably one of the biggest selections for a thrift store that I've seen, and this desk was very cute. I just don't have a home for it. Had a quick coffee break at Art of Bean with my mom before we headed to Value Village. The one in Orleans has VHSs. They're one of the few. I really wish I picked up this record. I thought it would have been cute to frame. They had a great selection of Halloween and fall stuff. So, I wish I got this mug. I really regret it now. They had great dishes. Everything was in really good condition, and I ended up picking up a few goodies here. I was honestly in heaven. And then no luck on the sweater front. Once again, I just don't like that men's sweaters kind of bunch together at the bottom. They don't really flare out like a woman's sweater does. So I wasn't really having any luck. And then this was today. So this was the Value Village in Barhaven. Fresh first thing Monday morning. I was determined to find some goodies. I even got a cart, which I don't normally do because I think it's bad luck. I'm kind of superstitious. This sweater was super cute. Old Navy does run really small though, so I wasn't too sure if this would fit me. Also, this really cute kind of burnt orange turtleneck, but I put it back because it was a little on the crop side. This scalloped sweater was adorable, and I put it in the cart with me, but I ended up putting it back after because it was kind of see-through when I tried it on. And then they also had this like beautiful maroon quarter zip, which was just like a little too short on me, sadly. Once again, tall girl problems. They had this nice Ralph Lauren coat, but it was a little too small for me, sadly. Found some good books here, some good coffee table books, and they had a great selection of fall decor as well. I wanted that witch so bad sitting on the pumpkin, but her nose was a little chipped, so I left her behind. Picked up this little basket though, and then also this pumpkin tea light holder. Their selection of Halloween stuff was great. Look at this Coca-Cola mirror sign, you guys. My face, I was so excited about it. This sweater was absolutely precious, but it was sadly a small. And then I went to the Value Village on Marival. This one is huge, you guys. And I normally luck out with the frames and the prints here, but I did not today. However, I did find a few Stephen King books I had been looking, or actually just this one I had been looking for. And they have a really great selection of thrillers. I feel like that's the best selection of thriller books in all the Value Village locations is the Marivale one. And then I found Casper on VHS. It was so cute. And then I was so excited because I found actually not the first two, the first and third movie in the Harry Potter series on VHS to decorate with, and that was our thrifting adventure. Hi guys, hello. It's been a minute since I've talked to you guys. It's been 8 days because that's when I started this video, because like I said, I kind of just wanted to take little clips here and there whenever I went to different parts of the city and different thrift stores over the last week or so, because I had so many different like plans and videos to film and stuff that honestly that was the way to go, because I feel like we got to cover so much ground. And I'm really happy with the haul that I got. I'm really excited to share it with you guys. I feel like I pretty much got most of the things that I was looking for. Like I mentioned in the intro, there just wasn't a ton that I needed. I wanted some more decorative books, coffee table books. I wanted to look for some vintage Halloween decor, also some like spooky season VHS movies to just kind of have out on display kind of as like shelf decor, a smaller matchbox holder. And honestly, we were really successful. I even got a few things that aren't fall related, but I'm going to show you guys too, because why not? They're just so exciting. So if you guys are in the Ottawa area and you're looking for Halloween or fall decor, the Value Village in Barhaven and also the Value Village in Orleans, from my experience, have the best selection of Halloween decor. But yeah, let's just jump into it. I guess we'll go in no particular order, but I think this was the first day I went thrifting at a kind of like local-ish thrift store 25-30 minutes away from us, kind of like on our way into the city. And I picked up, I think all I got there was a few books, which I'm really excited about because I think their books are, yeah, they're 50 cents. So the first thing I got, this one is not really fall related, but like I collect Great Gatsby and Harry Potter and stuff, Matt collects Lord of the Rings. And so anytime I see a new copy that he doesn't have yet, I pick it up for him. So I got him this copy of Fellowship of the Ring. And then I picked up The Lies of Locke Lamora, which I'm so excited about. This has been on my book thrifting list for months. I haven't been able to find it. And of course, the first day of this video, I found it. And then I found it like 3 more times. That's just the irony of it all, but really excited about this. You guys know I'm a huge Game of Thrones fan. I did not know that George R.R. Martin wrote like a horror suspense book. It's called Fever Dream, a novel that will delight fans of both Stephen King and Mark Twain. Darkly romantic, chilling, and rousing by turns, moody and memorable. A spellbinding tale of a vampire's quest to unite his race with humanity, of a riverman's dream of immortality and the undying legends of the steamboat era and a majestic ancient river. Kind of sounds like a really good read for spooky season. I love thrifting Stephen King books. They're pretty easy to find just because he's such a well-known author with so many works. And specifically, I love to pick up his hardcover books because most of them are always black, which kind of looking for like spooky season books, whether they be black or orange or kind of have any spooky Halloween fall title in it. His books to have out on spooky season, just because everyone kind of knows Stephen King is a horror novelist. I picked up For Past Midnight and I honestly just really liked the spine of this one. And it's like a good thick book. I think this will look good on the shelves. I believe that one was from Value Village. And then I ended up actually picking up A Storm of Swords by George R.R. Martin, only because once again, it's a black book, easy to decorate for spooky season. I got this at a Mission thrift location. I think it was $1. And then lastly, I just picked up another Anne Rice book. This is The Witching Hour. I have another witchy book by her, but once again, she's another one that's like pretty easy to find, and most of her books are always black or like a neutral color. And I thought that these two together would go really well on the shelf. Then at Mission Thrift, I also picked up these little like candle holders. Are these called votives? I never know. They were $1.99, but the yellow tag was 50% off, so they ended up being 99 cents or $1. And I just think something like this that's like more of an amber color is perfect if you don't want to have like in your face fall or Halloween decor. I'm actually filming a like how to romanticize fall on a budget video this week, and I figured this was like a really good tip, is to just kind of get those more like amber colored candle holders. You can usually find them at like the dollar store and stuff. I think that they're really pretty and they create that kind of like orange amber flicker at night. So super easy. Grab some tea lights from IKEA. They're really affordable. Great little neutral, subtle piece of fall decor. Next, I got the perfect sign for my little witch wall. It is giving Ray down a little bit, but I'll let it slide just because it is for Halloween. But it just says Happy Halloween with a little witch's hat on it. And I got this for $3.99. It was originally $25 from Michael's, probably like a few years ago. It doesn't have the year on it, but I haven't seen this in the last like year or two. So assuming it's from a few years ago, but really happy with that. The next item is something that I saw it. I was like, I need this, but I have no idea what I'm going to use it for. I think it could be good with some chocolate or candy in it. But you guys, look, it's like vintage Halloween. I love it. This is kind of what I was talking about. Just that like older wood painted, very animated vintage Halloween, and I love it. It's just like this little basket. I wish it was like a little bit bigger. I could maybe fit some books in it. but it's just so cute. It's in really great condition and I think it's adorable. Even maybe in the bathroom with some toilet paper in it. I think it's so cute. And as you guys saw today, I scored and I found some Harry Potter VHSs, which I'm really excited about. I really just wanted to have the whole, or I guess as many as there are on VHS, probably only the first 3 or 4. I thought that putting these on our shelf with our Harry Potter Lego and our books would kind of, I don't know, add something for spooky season. So wanted to decorate with these. I only got one piece of clothing, which I'm okay with because going into this, like I mentioned, I just didn't need a lot, but I was looking for a brown oversized sweater and then also like the Rory Gilmore white oversized sweater, which I haven't found yet, but I'm still on the hunt. It is from Old Navy, but I'm really surprised with how it fits. I actually found that Old Navy sweaters in the last few years have gotten really itchy, but I tried this one on. I really liked it and it's just this beautiful brown color. I love the neckline on it and it's just a little bit oversized, which is nice. Brown colored sweater. I feel like that will look really, really cute with a little black tennis skirt or some booties. So I'm really happy with that. I'm totally okay with that being my only clothing purchase. Then I found the cutest pumpkin tea light holder. I feel like these are really easy to find. I find them every year. I should have to take the tag off so you get the full experience. But I just think he is so cute. He comes on like a little tray too for your tea light. Again, a really affordable, fun way to add some like Halloween decor to your home. Tea lights, so cheap at IKEA. You can get like a pack of like 60 or something and it's just so cute. I love having these scattered across the house. I found the perfect match tray. So the one we have right now, it's really big and blue. I got it from the flea market and I love it. I'll definitely use it for something else, but it's just a little too tall for the table and I wanted something a bit more neutral. So I picked up this guy. It was $2.99. It's actually from IKEA and I just think it's the perfect little size. I love the shape of it and I thought it would just be the perfect little size to have some matches in and kind of trade out the one we have right now. So scored on that one. Shout out to my mom for finding that for me. Okay, then I have 2 more books. I picked up Murder Your Employer, the McMaster's Guide to Homicide, which sounds like a great fall read. I heard that Neil Patrick Harris, I think, narrates this, so I really want to do the audiobook as well. Maybe I can put it on hold from the library. I actually have no idea what this is about at all, but death, homicide, spooky season. I finally found Cujo. I'm so excited. We've been slowly curating and collecting our Stephen King collection and I'm just so excited about it. I'm really picky because there are certain editions of certain books that I want. Like I really want the older edition of books. I know that they've definitely re-released some titles. I've seen them at Indigo lately, but I really, really wanted some of the older editions of books. I've been waiting to find this copy of Cujo for literal months, maybe even years at this point. So I was really excited to see that today. And the last 2 things are not fall related, but I could not pass up sharing them with you guys. Y'all already know how much we love Diet Coke and Coke in this house, and I love antique vintage Coca-Cola merchandise and prints. Are you joking? This is like the coolest thing ever. It's like a mirror. So cool. It has the authenticity sticker on it too, which is awesome. And then lastly, I found a coat rack or hat rack or whatever you want to call it. And I'll show you guys in a second. I was literally on Facebook Marketplace last night. I have like alerts set up for different items that I'm looking for. Alerts set up for coat racks and hat racks because I really think it would be so cute to have one and put all like our tote bags on it. It was $9.99 and I honestly love the color of it. I love the dark wood, very well loved. Also in great condition. I think it'll look so cute with a bunch of like tote bags on it, like I said. So I have to find a home for it. I'm kind of hoping in my office somewhere. I'll just have to find the space for it. I saw a girl looking at it and then I was like, oh my gosh, wait, that's so cute. And then she walked away from it and I immediately like ran with the cart and snatched it up because I was so excited about it. Those are all of the thrift goodies that I got. I hope you guys enjoyed coming along on our little thrifting adventure. I did have a few people on one of my last thrifting videos asked to see how it's styled. So just some kind of reply. Some kind of reply. Don't need an answer, just some kind of reply. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know what your favorite find was that I found today. Maybe this inspires you to go out to the thrift store and pick up some seasonal goodies. And I love you guys so much. I'll talk to you guys in the next one. Bye.